One post ruined his life, but Alex fought back alone against a crypto scam empire. Patel's back with a new alias. Stealing Alex's code again? Will he finally win? One post, just a few words, and Alex's life shattered overnight. Alex was a regular 25-year-old guy living in San Francisco, working at a hot tech startup, dreaming of launching his own company. His colleagues respected his creativity, clients loved his problem-solving skills. He was on top of his small world, but everything changed in an instant. Late one night, while Alex scrolled through his phone, he got a text from a buddy. "Dude, you seen this? Check it now." His heart raced. His friend sent a screenshot of a post by a girl named Sarah. Her profile was nearly empty, but her words cut like a knife. "Alex stole my startup idea and ruined my brother's life. This jerk doesn't deserve a career." Comments under the post exploded. People raged through insults shared the screenshot. By morning, the post had thousands of likes and hundreds of reposts. Alex couldn't believe it. This was a mistake. He didn't know any Sarah, no brother, no stolen idea. But the truth didn't matter. The next day, he was called into the office. His boss wouldn't even look at him. "We can't keep you after this mess. You're fired." Alex tried to explain. "It's a lie. I don't know this girl." But no one listened. Friends started ghosting his texts. Some wrote, "You let us down." Even his apartment neighbor gave him side-eye when he walked in. Alex felt his life crumbling. He sat in his tiny rented apartment in the dark, staring at that post. "Who are you, Sarah? Why are you doing this?" His fingers shook as he clicked her profile. No personal photos, no details, just that post and a few generic quotes about justice, but something about her name felt familiar. He couldn't place it. Alex started digging. He checked all his contacts, old chats, work emails, nothing. Then he remembered a month ago he pitched his startup idea at a local tech meetup. It was his shot to make a name for himself. The idea was a platform to help small businesses automate sales. The room was packed. Someone asked odd questions. A girl, she pressed for details about his code and business model. He thought she was just curious, but what if that was Sarah? Alex found the meetup's attendee list. Sarah Thompson, her name was there. His pulse quickened. He messaged her. "Sarah, what's with the post? Who are you? Why are you lying?" A reply came an hour later. "You'll regret sticking your nose where it doesn't belong." Alex froze. This wasn't random. Someone wanted him gone. But why? He replayed the meetup in his head. The girl in the crowd, she was holding her phone, maybe recording. Could she have stolen his idea? He'd shared code drafts in his slides. Maybe someone used it against him. Alex refused to give up. He created an anonymous profile and started watching Sarah. Her activity was minimal, but he noticed she often liked posts from one company, a rival to his old firm, NextGen Tech. They built similar products, and then it clicked. What if Sarah worked for them? What if they stole his idea and framed him to eliminate competition? Alex hunted for proof. He reached out to a few old coworkers who still replied. One hinted that NextGen Tech recently launched a new product eerily similar to Alex's idea. Not a coincidence. He dug deeper, found NextGen's old posts bragging about a new hire, Sarah Thompson, marketing manager. His blood boiled. She wasn't just some random poster. She was part of a plan. But how to prove it? Alex searched her connections. He found her so-called brother, Michael Thompson, but something was off. The profile looked fake. No photos, no posts, just a few comments under Sarah's post. Alex realized it's a sham. There was no brother, but why take such a risk? He analyzed her post, every comment, every like. One commenter seemed familiar. A guy from the meetup, Jake. He was there when Alex pitched. Alex messaged him. "Jake, what do you know about Sarah? You commented on her post." The reply took a while. "Sarah asked me to back her up. She said you stole her idea. I didn't know it was a lie. Sorry." Alex saw it. Sarah was manipulating people, but why target him? He racked his brain for any past conflicts with her. Maybe he'd offended her. Nothing came up. Then he tried another angle. He found an online hacker community where people shared tips on digging up info. One user agreed to help for a small fee. Alex sent Sarah's profile. A day later, the hacker sent a report. Sarah Thompson, real name Sarah Winters, works at NextGen Tech since last year. Before that, a freelancer. But the kicker, she had access to a competitor's database through an old client, meaning she could have stolen Alex's idea before the meetup. His hands shook. This was evidence, but not enough. He needed a smoking gun. Alex took a risk. He sent NextGen an anonymous email. "I know you stole my idea. If you don't want a scandal, talk to me." The reply came fast. "We don't know what you're talking about. Identify yourself." Alex smirked. They were scared. He was on the right track, but time was running out. Sarah might find out. He was digging. He worked faster, gathered screenshots, messages, evidence. Still, it wasn't enough for a lawsuit. He needed direct proof of code theft and he remembered he still had drafts from the meetup pitch. If he could prove NextGen's product code matched his, it'd be game over. But how to get their code? Alex knew he needed help. He contacted another hacker, more expensive but promising results. A week later, the hacker sent a code snippet from NextGen's product. Alex opened the file. His heart stopped. The code was nearly identical. His code, a few names changed, but the structure, logic, even comments, all as he had proof. But how to use it? He knew a straight lawsuit could drag on for years, and Sarah and NextGen could crush him first. He chose another path. He remembered YouTube was his passion. Before all this, he knew how to shoot videos, edit, add effects. If he made a video laying out the truth with screenshots, evidence, and code, it could go viral. People love drama stories of betrayal and revenge. He started crafting the video. Every night he wrote the script, filmed on his phone, added screenshots. His voice shook with anger, but he knew this was His shot in the video, he told it all: how Sarah posted the lie, how she faked a brother, how NextGen stole his idea. He showed the code, screenshots, messages. He ended the video with "I won't give up, justice is coming, and I'll prove it." He titled it "She Ruined My Life" with one post, but I'll destroy her lies, uploaded it to YouTube and hit publish. In the first hour the video got 100 views, then 1,000 by day's end, 10,000 comments poured in. "This is insane, we're with you, Alex, Sarah and NextGen need to pay," but with support came threats, anonymous messages: "Delete the video or you'll regret it." Alex knew Sarah was watching, he was ready for it, but fear still gnawed at him. What if they went further? What if it wasn't just threats? He started thinking about safety, changed passwords, set up a camera at his door, but the video kept gaining views. Bloggers picked up the story. A local tech vlogger made a reaction video. Real scandal, NextGen tech steals ideas. Alex became a hero to many, but he knew this was just the start. Sarah and NextGen wouldn't back down. They were planning their counterattack, and he had to be ready. It was war, and he couldn't afford to lose. Alex couldn't sleep. His video was blowing up, but so were the threats. Anonymous messages flooded his inbox: "You're done if you don't delete it." Someone even sent a photo of his apartment building from the street. His stomach churned. Sarah and NextGen tech were hitting back hard. He knew he was in deep, but backing down wasn't an option. He'd lost everything: his job, his friends, his reputation. This was his fight. He doubled down. He spent hours reading comments under his video. Most were supportive. "Alex, you're a legend, expose those thieves," but some were vicious. "You're a liar, Sarah's the victim." He noticed a pattern. The hate comments came from new accounts, no profile pics, no post history, just like Sarah's fake brother Michael. He screenshotted them all. Evidence was piling up, but he needed more. He couldn't just rely on YouTube drama. He needed something undeniable, something that would force NextGen to admit what they did. He remembered the hacker who got him the code. The guy was pricey but good. Alex messaged him, "I need more. Dig into Sarah's emails or NextGen servers. Can you do it?" The hacker replied, "It'll cost you big and it's risky, but Alex sent half the payment up front. His savings were already thin, but this was his shot. He couldn't afford to hesitate. While he waited, he kept building his case. He reached out to more people from the meetup, anyone who might have seen Sarah that night. One girl, Emily, responded, "I remember her. She was pushy, kept asking about your code, said she was scouting for investors." Sounded weird. Alex's jaw tightened. "Investors, that was her cover." He asked Emily to write a statement. She agreed, but only anonymously. She was scared of getting involved. He didn't blame her. Sarah's post had shown how fast a lie could ruin someone. The hacker got back to him 2 days later. "Jackpot, I got into Sarah's work email. She's been talking to her boss about you. They knew your idea was gold, planned to frame you from the start." Alex's heart raced. The hacker sent screenshots, emails between Sarah and her boss, a guy named Greg Patel. One email read, "Get rid of Alex, make it public. We can't have him pitching to investors." Another said, "The post is live. He's done. Product launches next month." Alex printed the emails. His hand shook. This was a proof they targeted him, but the hacker warned, "These won't hold up in court. Hacked evidence is inadmissible. You need something legit." Alex cursed. He was so close. He decided to take a new angle. He remembered a guy from his old job, Ethan, a quiet coder who'd always liked him. Ethan still worked at the startup. Maybe he could help. Alex called him. It was a long shot. Ethan picked up. "Alex, man, you okay? I saw the video, crazy stuff." Alex cut to the chase. "I need a favor. Can you check if NextGen's product has my code? You're still in the system." Ethan hesitated. "That's risky. If I get caught, I'm screwed, but I'll try. Just don't drag me into this." Alex promised to keep him out of it. Ethan called back the next day. "You were right. Their product's core is your code. I found your old commits in our backup. They just rebranded it." Alex felt a rush. This was legal evidence. Ethan sent him the commit logs, timestamped proof that Alex wrote the code months before NextGen's launch. He had them now. He needed to decide his next move. Going public again was tempting but risky. Sarah and NextGen could spin it, deny everything he thought about the press. A tech journalist might bite. He found a reporter named Lisa Chen who covered startup scandals. Her articles were brutal. She'd exposed shady companies before. Alex emailed her, "I've got a story. NextGen tech stole my idea, framed me to cover it up. I have proof." Code, emails, witnesses. He attached the commit logs and Emily's statement, but held back the hacked emails. Lisa replied within hours, "This is big. Can you meet? I need to verify everything." Alex agreed. They met at a coffee shop in Oakland. Lisa was sharp, asked hard questions. "How'd you get the code? Why'd Sarah target you?" Alex told her everything except the hacker party. Stuck to what he could prove. Lisa took notes. "I'll dig into NextGen. If this checks out, it's a bombshell, but you're playing with fire. They'll come after you." Alex nodded. He was ready. Lisa's investigation took a week. She called him. "I found something." Greg Patel, NextGen's VP, he's got a history of shady deals, fired from 2 companies for ethics violations. Sarah's his protege. Alex's mind raced. Patel was the mastermind. Sarah was just the weapon. Lisa said she'd publish in a few days, but needed one more source. Alex suggested Ethan, but he refused to go public. Too scared. Alex didn't push. Meanwhile, the threats kept coming. One message read, "We know where you live." Back off. His car's tires were slashed outside his apartment. He started sleeping with a baseball bat by his bed, but the video's views climbed past 100,000. Tech blogs were picking it up. NextGen stock dipped. Investors were asking questions. Alex felt the tide turning. Then Sarah made her move. She posted a new video, a tearful apology. "I was Wrong about Alex, I was hurt and lashed out. My brother's real. I'll share proof. Soon the comments ate it up. Poor Sarah. Alex is a bully. Alex watched it 10 times. Her tears looked fake. He noticed her background, a NextGen logo on a laptop. She filmed it at their office. This wasn't an apology. It was damage control. He commented under her video. Nice try, Sarah. Tell Greg Patel the truth. The comment got thousands of likes. His fans were relentless. But he knew Sarah wasn't done. He called Lisa. Update her on Sarah's video. Lisa wasn't surprised. Classic PR move. They're scared. I'm almost ready to publish. Just need to confirm one detail. Alex waited on edge. He kept checking his phone, refreshing Lisa's blog. Then it dropped. Her article went live. NextGen Tech accused of stealing code. Framing developer. It laid out everything. Alex's code, the meetup, Sarah's post, Patel's history. It even had a quote from Emily Anonymous, but damning the internet. Exploded hashtags TR. A petition started. Fire Greg Patel. Alex's video got a second wave of views. He felt vindicated, but NextGen fired back. They issued a statement. We're investigating these claims. We believe in transparency. Alex laughed. Transparency? They were scrambling. Sarah went quiet. Her profile vanished, but the threats didn't stop. A new message read, "You think you won. This isn't over." Alex knew they'd try something big. He wasn't naive. Patel had money connections. He could bury this. Alex started planning his next video. He'd share Lisa's article. The commit logs everything. He wasn't just fighting for himself anymore. Other developers messaged him stories of NextGen ripping them off. He was their voice now. But late one night his doorbell rang. He grabbed the bat and checked the peephole. Nobody. Just a note on the ground. You can't hide. Alex's heart pounded. He called the cops. They took the note, but said there's not much they could do. No fingerprints, no cameras. He barely slept that night. The war was far from over, but he had the truth, and he wasn't backing down. Alex's phone buzzed nonstop. Notifications piled up. Comments, shares, messages. His life was a whirlwind since Lisa's article dropped. NextGen Tech was bleeding. Investors pulled funding. Their stock tanked 10% in a day. Tech forums lit up with theories. Sarah and Greg Patel were the internet's new villains, but Alex wasn't celebrating. He knew they wouldn't go down quietly. The note at his door, "You can't hide," still haunted him. He'd installed a cheap security camera from Amazon, but it didn't ease his nerves. Every creak in his apartment made him jump. He was in too deep to quit. Lisa called him that morning. "We're not done. I got a tip. NextGen's planning a counterattack. They're hiring a PR firm to spin this." Alex's stomach twisted. A PR firm met professionals' lies polished to look like truth. He asked, "What kind of spin?" Lisa said, "They're painting you as a disgruntled ex-employee, a fraud who faked the code to extort them. They've got lawyers too." Alex clenched his fist. They were rewriting his story. He wasn't just fighting Sarah anymore. This was Patel's machine. Money, power, connections. He needed to move fast. His next video had to hit harder than the first. He spent the day scripting. It wasn't just about him anymore. He'd gotten DMs from other developers. NextGen had screwed them too. One guy, Mark, said they stole his app prototype 2 years ago. Another, Sophie, claimed they blacklisted her after she called out their shady contracts. Alex asked them to go public. They hesitated. Too risky, but Mark sent a written statement. Sophie shared chat logs. Both showed NextGen's pattern: steal, silence, destroy. Alex wove their stories into his script. He showed his code. Again, the commit logs, Lisa's article. He added Mark's statement and Sophie's chats. The video ended with a call to action. "If NextGen hurt you, speak up. We're stronger together." He titled it, "They Stole More Than My Code. NextGen's Dirty Secrets." Uploaded it at midnight. By morning, it had 50,000 views. Comments flooded, and "This is bigger than we thought. NextGen's a scam. Alex, you're our hero." But the hate accounts were back. New profiles, same style, no pics, no posts. "You're a liar, Alex. You'll pay." He screenshotted them, sent them to Lisa. She was building a follow-up article. The PR firm made their move that afternoon. NextGen posted a slick video. Patel himself, clean suit, soft lighting. "We're heartbroken by these false claims. Alex is a talented coder, but his accusations are baseless. We've hired independent auditors to review our code." The comments were mixed. Some bought it. "NextGen's legit. Alex is salty." Others saw through it. "Auditors, you pay. Nice try, Patel." Alex's fans spammed his video link. It trended under NextGen's post. He smirked. The internet was his army, but then his camera caught something. A guy in a hoodie outside his apartment, 2 a.m., standing by his car, staring up at Alex's window. He didn't move for 10 minutes. Alex watched the footage, heart pounding. He called the cops again. They came, took a report, said it's probably nothing, no crime committed. Alex wasn't convinced. He messaged the hacker, "Can you trace who's sending the threats?" The hacker replied, "Tough, but I'll try. Need more cash." Alex was almost broke. He sent what he had. The hacker went quiet. Lisa's next article dropped that evening. NextGen's PR blitz can't hide the truth. It exposed the PR firm's history, smearing whistleblowers for corporate clients. It named Patel's past scams, a failed startup in 2018, accusations of embezzlement. The article linked Alex's videos. Views spiked to 200,000. A tech podcast invited him to speak. He said yes, exposure was his shield, but the threats escalated in email. "This ends now, or you do." Alex forwarded it to Lisa and the cops. The police were useless. No Direct evidence, no arrests. He started staying at a friend's place, didn't post his location. NextGen's auditors released a report. Our code is original, no evidence of theft. Tech blogs ate it up. NextGen cleared of wrongdoing. Alex read the report. It was vague, no specifics, no raw code. He commented on every article. Show the code, prove it. The community backed him. Hashtag show the code trended. NextGen stayed silent. Patel made another video. We're moving forward, focusing on innovation, not distractions. Alex saw red distractions. He was their punching bag. Then Mark came through. He'd found an old NextGen beta in a dev forum. The code was public. Alex compared it to his own, identical in parts. He sent it to Lisa. She verified it with a coder friend. Her third article hit. NextGen lied. Beta code matches Alex's. The backlash was brutal. NextGen stock crashed another 15%. A class action lawsuit started. Ex-employees and developers joined. Alex was their figurehead. He didn't ask for this, but he couldn't stop. Sarah broke her silence. A new post. I'm scared. Alex's fans are harassing me. I just wanted to protect my brother. Alex laughed. Protect a fake brother. He commented, Sarah, show proof of Michael or admit you lied. She didn't respond. Her post backfired. Hashtag Sarah lied trended. The hoodie guy appeared again. Same camera, same time, 3 a.m. This time he left a brick by Alex's car. No note. Alex moved to a motel, paid in cash. He was paranoid, but alive. The hacker finally replied. Got something. One threat came from an IP link to NextGen's office. Not Sarah. Patel. Alex's blood ran cold. The VP himself. He sent it to Lisa. She was relentless. Her fourth article was ready. Patel's personal vendetta, threats tied to NextGen. It wasn't just about code anymore. This was war, and Alex was ready to finish it. Alex was running on fumes. The motel's thin walls did little to block the hum of San Francisco's streets. He hadn't slept properly in days. His phone was a lifeline, and a curse. Constant notifications from supporters mixed with cryptic threats. One read, you can't outrun us. He saved it, sent it to Lisa. She was his anchor. Her articles kept the pressure on NextGen Tech, but Patel was slippery. The IP trace linking him to the threats wasn't enough for the cops. No direct proof, they said. Alex wanted to scream. He was fighting a giant with a slingshot. Lisa's fourth article had shaken things up. Patel's vendetta hit NextGen's reputation hard. Their clients started bailing. A major retailer dropped their contract. The class action lawsuit gained traction. More developers joined, sharing stories of stolen ideas and intimidation. Alex's inbox overflowed with their messages. You gave us courage. Keep fighting. He felt the weight of it. This wasn't just his war anymore. He uploaded a third video, NextGen's lies exposed. I'm not alone. It featured the beta code match, Lisa's latest article, and anonymized clips from other victims. He was careful. No hacked evidence, nothing that could backfire. The video hit 1 million views in 2 days. Hashtag NextGen exposed trended globally. TechCrunch ran a piece. The developer rebellion against NextGen. Alex's name was everywhere, but fame came with danger. The hoodie guy hadn't returned, but Alex's motel got a call, someone asking for his room number. He switched motels again. Cash only, no ID. He felt like a fugitive. Patel went on the offensive. A new interview on a major tech podcast. He played the victim. These attacks are orchestrated by jealous competitors. Alex is their pawn. We're the real victims. The host pushed back. Show your code then. Patel dodged. Transparency is coming soon. Alex tweeted. Patel's lying. Show the code. It went viral. NextGen's PR team scrambled. They announced a press conference. Independent experts will verify our innocence. Alex smelled a setup. Lisa agreed. They're buying time, or worse, rigging the results. She was working on her fifth article, but needed more. A whistleblower from inside NextGen, someone who could confirm Patel's orders to frame Alex. They had a lead, a former exec named Rachel, who'd left 6 months ago. She'd hinted at dirty practices, but was under an NDA. Lisa tracked her down. Rachel was nervous. If I talk, I'm ruined. My career's already shaky. Alex met her in a crowded diner. She looked paranoid, kept checking the door. I didn't sign up for this, she said. Patel's obsessed with winning. He told Sarah DeBerry, you said your idea was a goldmine. Alex leaned in. Did he say frame me? Rachel nodded. He wanted you disgraced publicly. No loose ends. She had no proof, just her word, but she agreed to go on record if Lisa could protect her identity. Lisa worked her magic. The fifth article dropped. NextGen insider confirms Patel ordered smear. The anonymous quote from Rachel was damning. Greg Patel instructed his team to fabricate a scandal to discredit a rival developer. The internet erupted. NextGen's press conference was days away. Alex knew it was their last stand. He got a call from Ethan, his old coworker. I found something else, your code's in their beta, but they forked it months ago before the meetup. Alex's eyes widened. That meant Sarah had access to his work earlier. How Ethan sent a zip file, old server logs showing Sarah downloading Alex's pitch deck from a shared drive. She'd posed as a contractor. Alex had his smoking gun. He shared it with Lisa. The press conference came. NextGen's expert, a hard coder with a clean rep, claimed their code was original, no overlap with Alex's work. The audience bought it. Shares rose 5%. Then Lisa's sixth article hit. NextGen's forked code traced to stolen files. It included Ethan's logs, anonymized but verified. The expert was blindsided. Live on stream, he admitted, I wasn't shown this data. NextGen's team froze. Patel stormed off. Reporters swarmed. Alex washed from the motel, his phone lit up with Victory messages, we did it, you crushed them, but he wasn't safe. A new threat arrived, you're dead, to us, with a photo of him entering the motel taken hours ago. He grabbed his bag, called Lisa, I'm leaving town. She urged him, stay low, I've got one more article, it'll finish. Patel, the lawsuit was moving fast. NextGen faced millions in damages. Their board pushed Patel out. Sarah was fired. Her LinkedIn went dark. Alex hid in a small town upstate, couch surfing with a friend. He kept making videos smaller. Updates for his followers. The threat slowed, but never stopped. Lisa's final article ran Patel's fall. NextGen collapses under lawsuit. It detailed the company's bankruptcy filings. The lawsuit won. Developers got payouts. Alex's share was modest, but enough to start over. He moved to Seattle. New name, new life. He started a small coding channel. No drama, just tutorials. But he kept the evidence, every email, every log, just in case Sarah was gone. Patel was ruined, but Alex knew power like that doesn't vanish. It waits, and he'd be ready. Alex settled into Seattle's gray drizzle, trying to rebuild. His new life was quiet. No more viral videos, no more threats, just a small apartment, a used laptop, and his coding channel, tutorials on Python and JavaScript. Barely 1,000 subscribers, but it felt honest. He kept his real name off the internet, used a pseudonym. Jake Summers learned that lesson the hard way. NextGen Tech was gone bankrupt. Dissolved. The lawsuit payouts gave him enough to cover rent for a year. Other developers got their share. 2 Lisa's articles were studied in journalism schools. Now how one reporter took down a tech giant. She'd moved on to a bigger outlet, but they stayed in touch. She texted him sometimes, you good Jake? He'd reply, surviving. Patel was out of the game, or so it seemed. His LinkedIn showed him as a consultant freelancing for startups in Dubai. Sounded like a front. Sarah had vanished. No trace, no socials. Alex checked sometimes late at night when paranoia crept in. He still had the evidence, external drive hidden in a safe deposit box. Emails, code logs, the brick from his car, the note you can't hide. He wasn't naive. Power like Patel's didn't just fade, but months passed. No hoodie guy, no cryptic emails. He started to breathe easier. His channel grew. 2,000 subs then. 3 people liked his style, clear, no fluff. He avoided drama, kept it technical, but the past wasn't done with him. One night he got an email, subject your old friend, no sender name, just a link to a dark web forum. Alex hesitated. His gut screamed trap, but curiosity when he used a VPN opened it. The forum was a tech underground, coders, hackers, whistleblowers. A post caught his eye. NextGen 2.0, same game, new name. It described a startup in Singapore, Phoenix Labs, building automation tools. Sounded familiar, too familiar. The post claimed it was Patel's new venture funded by shady investors. Co-based suspiciously like NextGen's old products. Alex's heart raced. He dug deeper. Phoenix Labs had a slick website, no mention of Patel, but the CEO was a guy named Victor Chen. A quick search tied Chen to Patel's old embezzlement scandal from 2018. Same circles, same scams. Alex messaged Lisa, you see this Phoenix Labs? She replied in minutes on it, send me what you've got. He sent the forum link, screenshots. The next day Lisa called, I found a source. Chen's a front. Patel's pulling strings from Dubai. They're using NextGen's old code repackaged. Alex wasn't shocked, just tired. He wanted to be done, but this was personal. He'd expose them once he could do it again. He started a new file. Phoenix Labs evidence posted on the forum anonymously. Anyone hit by NextGen, check this out. He shared public data. Phoenix Labs product specs matched his stolen code almost exactly. Other developers chimed in, I worked for them. They stiffed me on pay. Sketchy. NDA 2. The thread grew. A hacker posted a leaked email. Chen to Patel, we're clear, just keep your name off it. Alex saved it clean this time. No illegal hacks. He wasn't risking his freedom. Lisa's next article was surgical. Phoenix Labs NextGen's ghost rises. It named Patel as the shadow boss, cited the forum public records, the email. No one could call it fake. Phoenix Labs issued a denial. We're a fresh team, no ties to NextGen. Investors didn't buy it. 2 pulled out within a week. Alex made a video, not on his main channel, a burner account, titled The Truth About Phoenix Labs. He laid it out, code comparisons, the Chen Patel link. Lisa's reporting, no face, no voice, just text and screenshots. It hit 10,000 views in a day. The forum exploded. Hashtag Phoenix fraud trended, but then the threats returned. An email you didn't learn, did you? With a photo his new apartment from across the street. Alex froze. How they'd found him. He checked his digital footprint. Nothing tied Jake Summers to Alex. He'd been careful, or so he thought. He called Lisa, I'm compromised. She was calm. Get out, stay with a friend, I'll handle this. He crashed at a coworker's place. A guy from a freelance gig. Didn't ask questions. Alex barely slept, kept his laptop close. Lisa traced the email, not Patel, a hired fixer, low-level thug in Seattle. She tipped the cops. They actually listened this time. The guy was picked up. Petty criminal, admitted someone paid him to scare Alex. Wouldn't say who. No proof tied it to Patel, but Alex knew. Lisa's 7th article ran Patel's new empire crumbles. It detailed the fixer. The money trail stopped at a shell company in Dubai. Patel's signature move. Phoenix Labs folded before it could launch. Investors sued. Chen vanished. Alex watched from the sidelines. His burner video hit 100,000 views. He deleted the account, didn't need the heat. He was done fighting ghosts. His coding channel hit 5,000 subs. He smiled for the first time in months. Posted a new tutorial, how to secure your code. Maybe it'd help someone avoid his mistakes. Lisa texted, you won. He replied, not yet, but he was close. Patel was out of moves. Sarah was a memory. The internet moved on, and Alex finally felt free. Alex let Seattle's rhythm ground him. Morning coffee with Mia coding tutorials at night. His channel hit 12,000 subscribers. Fans loved his no-nonsense style. Protect your data, build secure apps. He was Jake Summers, now not the guy who toppled NextGen. That war felt distant. Patel was gone. Bright path was dust. Lisa's final article had sealed it. The FBI had a file on Patel, but he'd vanished. No trace in Dubai or Singapore, just a burned-out name. Alex kept his evidence locked away, never deleted a single email code log screenshot. He didn't trust the quiet. Mia noticed his edge. You still check your logs twice, honey. Nodded. Can't help it. She squeezed his hand. You're safe now. He wanted to believe her. His life was good, small, but his channel revenue covered groceries. Mia's smile kept him steady, but the past had claws. One evening a new email landed. Subject: old debts. No sender, just a photo. Alex at a diner with Mia, taken yesterday. His throat went dry. He called Lisa. She was in New York chasing a new story. Send it. I'm on it. He forwarded the photo. Told Mia to stay at her mom's for a few days. She argued. I'm not leaving you. He insisted. Just till I figure this out. She relented, but made him promise no hero crap. Alex agreed, knowing he'd break it. Lisa dug into the email, traced it to a burner account routed through a VPN. No direct tie to Patel, but the timing wasn't random. She found a new forum post. Deep web tech underworld. Someone claiming to be Patel's fixer. I owe him. He got me out of a jam. Now he's calling and favors. The post mentioned a coder in Seattle who took everything from him. Alex's skin crawled. Lisa warned him this isn't Patel directly. He's using proxies. Stay sharp. Alex changed his routine. No diner, no usual routes. He worked from random cafes, used a burner phone. His channel kept growing. 15,000 subs, but he paused uploads. Too risky. He posted a vague update, taking a break. Back soon. Fans speculated burnout hackers. He let them guess. Lisa's source in the FBI leaked a tidbit. Patel was spotted in Miami. New alias, new face, plastic surgery, maybe running a consulting gig for crypto startup. Small fish, but slippery. Alex wasn't surprised. Patel thrived in shadows. He started monitoring crypto forums, found a user Ryan Wolf pushing a new coin. Sounded like Patel's hustle. High returns, no transparency. Alex shared it with Lisa. She cross-checked Ryan Wolf's posts, used phrases from Patel's old pitch deck. Same ego, same spin. She flew to Miami, tracked the alias to a co-working space, got a photo grainy, but clear. Patel's eyes, new nose, same smirk. She sent it to Alex. This him. He confirmed it's him. Lisa didn't publish yet, needed more. A paper trail. She tailed his meetings, posed as a crypto blogger, got close to a junior partner at Patel's firm. Guy named Kyle, drank too much, talked too much. Admitted Ryan Wolf was a front for a bigger player. Didn't name Patel, but dropped a hint. Offshore accounts in the Caymans. Lisa hacked nothing, just listened. Her ninth article was brewing. Patel's crypto comeback, a new empire built on lies. Alex couldn't sit still. He joined Lisa in Miami, rented a car, stayed off the grid. They staked out Patel's office, a glass tower in Brick Hill. Patel moved fast, met shady investors, drove a rented Porsche. Alex filmed every move. Lisa recorded audio. Kyle bragging about their scam. The coin was a pump and dump, steal millions, crash at Patel's playbook. Alex posted a new burner video. Crypto scam alert. No face, text, only showed Patel's photo. Kyle's audio clips of the Porsche. It hit 50,000 views in a day. Hashtag CryptoWolf trended. The crypto community raged. Investors dumped the coin. Patel's firm issued a denial. Ryan Wolf is an independent contractor. No wrongdoing. Alex laughed. Independent my ass. Lisa's article dropped the next day. Patel's Miami masquerade. It laid out everything. The alias, the coin, Kyle's loose lips, the Caymans accounts. The FBI moved and froze the accounts, raided the office. Patel slipped out, gone again. Kyle was arrested singing like a canary, pointed at Patel to save himself. Alex and Lisa flew back to Seattle exhausted but alive. Mia was waiting. You're an idiot, but my idiot. Alex grinned guilty. His channel hit 20,000 subs. He resumed tutorials, added one how to spot a crypto scam. Fans loved it. You're back, Jake. Tell us more. He didn't know more wars. Mia was enough. His code was enough, but he kept the drive, the evidence, the truth. Patel was out there licking wounds, planning Alex would be ready. He'd won too many battles to lose now.